Hello, my miraculous friends. This is Reverend Francis Fayden, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. We're going to be doing a very special live stream. We're going to be channeling Mother Mary's presence and, excuse me, the presence of your loved ones. So it's such a fun and amazing and comforting thing to be able to do, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Before we do anything, let's take a few deep breaths together. Just get ourselves grounded and centered. Excuse me. Breathing in the energy of expansion, breathing out anything that you no longer need. And let's all just give ourselves permission to let go of whatever happened before, whatever might be happening later, and just coming deeply into the now. And then I'm going to ask you to just take a moment as we're starting to feel that energy of peace already enveloping us. Think about the reason that you decided to tune in today, whatever that reason is. Let that come to the forefront of your mind. And there's no wrong reason. You could be here simply out of curiosity. You could be here because you really want to connect with someone from the other side. You could be wanting to really connect with Mother Mary's energy. There's, again, no wrong reason. Let your self go a little bit deeper than that and see how you would feel if that manifested for you today, that you did connect and you did get the message that you want to get. How would you be feeling? And let yourself feel that feeling now, feeling loved, feeling connected. And if you're not sure, just focus on the feeling of gratitude, just feeling so grateful. And as we feel this feeling, we're sending out that powerful intention to the universe, knowing that that is exactly what's going to be happening. Let's take one more deep breath together in gratitude, and we can begin. All right, my friends. Well, welcome once again. I'm Reverend Francis Fayden. If you're new to me and you're not sure who I am, I'm an interfaith minister. I'm a direct channel for Mother Mary, for the Divine Mother in all of her names and all of her forms, but specifically in the form of Mother Mary. And it's my belief that this is actually the energy of unconditional love, and it connects all of us. So we all are emanations of unconditional love. We come from it. We're here to express it, and then we're all going to go back to it. And how lovely to be able to come together and connect with those who are already in the field of unconditional love, who love us so much and are wanting to make their presence known. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how it's going to go today so you can get the most out of it today. But before I do that, I just have one announcement that I wanted to share with you. I'm still learning how to do all this. So here we go. The next live stream that we're going to be doing is actually going to be on Sunday, December 8th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. For those who are around the world, Eastern Time is like New York time. So wherever you are in relationship to that, that is the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. It's one of Mother Mary's holy days. I do believe it's either the first or the second Sunday of Advent. So it's going to be a really special day, and I'm going to be sharing messages specifically from Mother Mary. So write it down in your calendar so you don't forget. And if you are a subscriber, you'll get notified when I'm going to be going live. So just wanted to let you know that. Okay. The other thing I wanted to let you know is when I work with Mother Mary, as we're going to be doing today, the kind of mediumship that I'm talking about is first we connect with Mother Mary's energy, and then Mother Mary brings all of our loved ones with her. And so often they're coming, they're coming to say hello to you. They're coming to express their love for you. They may or may not say the thing that you want them to say, and it might not even be exactly who we're asking for that comes, but I trust that whoever comes is supposed to come. But given that, this is what I'm asking everybody to do. In the comments, if you would, If you're wanting a message from a loved one today, I know many of you have already done this, so thank you for doing that. Please put your name, the name of your loved one, and their relationship to you. So it's really important for me to know, like, is this your mom? Because I can't dialogue with you. I can't ask you any questions when we're in this format. So if somebody just puts down, Susie, and I find out that's their cat that's crossed over, not so helpful. So it's better if you tell me, like, this is me, your mother's name, and then that was your mother, so that it's easier for me since I can't ask you questions. That would help me out a lot. What I'm going to be doing is going to be taking us through a bit of a guided meditation. And once we're all in that space and we have Mother Mary's energy here with us, then I'm going to let her guide me. And she will tell me, I'm writing down everybody's name. She will guide me who to go to first, and anybody that's coming along with you. So I may or may not be saying, hopefully that makes sense to you. I may or may not be asking for some feedback. And then we'll see how it goes. Once Mother Mary's energy is here, I'm really just sharing with you what I'm seeing, hearing, feeling, and passing that on to you in any way that I can. So I am basically a translator. I don't even like to use the word medium. I'm a translator. I'm translating energy information into something that hopefully is usable for you. The other thing I wanted to share with you before we get going, and I'll share this again at the end, is I do offer, you can do a one-time mediumship or channeling reading with me if you want to do that. If anybody wants to do that, if you have a question that it's not going to be answered here in this kind of a format, you can do a half-hour session, you can do an hour session, you can go to this webpage on my website, francisfayden.com, work with me, with dashes in between the work with and the me. And you can schedule your own half-hour or hour session with Mother Mary, and she will bring anybody that you want to bring. She'll bring anybody you want. And you can ask any questions that you want. Okay, so let me go through and make sure. I know a bunch of more people have joined us. So I'm going to go through and see who else. Laura is here. All right, Laura. So I'm just going to write everybody down. Just because I'm writing it down doesn't mean it's a guarantee. I just want to make sure I have everybody. And Laura you didn't ask for anybody. Okay. Writing with the universe. I know who that is. All right, beautiful Grace. And your Aunt Margaret. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. Beautiful Sandra McGill. And Jack is your husband. Kidoke. Mary Keo, you are so on my mind lately. How are you doing? And Mary, your parents. Okay, Richard and Georgina. Oh, you guys, I'm already starting to feel. Can you feel it? I'm starting to feel the room. There's a lot of people here coming to see us. I can feel the energy starting to shift. Like, ooh, they know we're listening. Catherine and Corinne, who's your mother. Okay. And I thank you, everybody, for your patience. Roberta. Hello, dear Roberta. Okay. It's helpful if you tell me what your dad's name is, Roberta, but I'm just going to put down your dad. Joseph, oh my goodness. So good to see you. Your mother is Annette. I feel like your mother is going to feel a lot like my mother because she's a paisan, right? Okay. And Joshua wants to connect with Dan. So your father? Oh, I should have brought my tissues. I'm just going to start crying. Adriana and Jean Ann. Mahoney, which is your mom. Thank you, Roberta. Your dad's name is Victor. I appreciate that. Okay, so Laura's giving me a name now. So that is your niece Paige. Okay, thank you. Beautiful, Judith. So glad that you're here as well. Okay, so I think I got everybody that put something down, and that's plenty, believe me. All right, my friends. So first things first, thank you for being here at my mom's virtual birthday party. Yay! My mom, Scorpio through and through. Any of you who know the sign Scorpio, it's an intense sign. My mom had a really intense life. And she passed in 1994. So my mom has been gone 30 years this year. And I miss my mom. Um, and the truth is that my mom and I have a better relationship now that she's on the other side, and we don't have any of the like mother-daughter stuff getting in the way. And whenever I call her, she's right there. So I believe that Mother Mary has actually helped me heal my relationship with my mom. And my mom, I can feel her presence already. She would love this. She's already excited about it. And I wanted to say thank you for helping me honor my mom and to honor your loved ones as well. And my goal for today is that no matter what happens, no matter what the messages come through, the number one thing is that you get that they haven't gone anywhere. They're still here with us. They still love you. They probably love you even more because once they're on the other side, nobody has any of that ego stuff that we all get caught up in when we're here, and that you can connect with them and that they love you, love you. So the whole most important thing is that they love you. And that's probably what's going to come through. So when I started working with Mother Mary in this format in 2012, because Mother Mary came to me, I had a visitation with her. It's been in ever since that time. I would notice when I was doing my one-on-one sessions with people, Mother Mary would come, and then I'd see other people, and I read people's energy fields, and I would see other people there. And I was always curious about that. Like I thought it was some kind of fluky thing. And then it started happening more and more and more. And then about a couple years ago, I noticed that it was happening a lot. That I would just go to work with somebody, and boom, as soon as I would be interacting with their energy, there would be their mother, there would be their father, there would be their grandmother, whoever it was, because our loved ones are in our energy field, and that's how they make their presence known to us. And so, as somebody who reads people's energy fields, that's how I'm able to connect. Now, it's my personal belief. I'm not going to ask you to believe this, but it's my personal belief that whenever you connect in with the highest frequency that you can connect in with, and for me, that's Mother Mary, whatever it is for you, practice connecting in with the highest frequency you can as often as you can. Because when you're up in that high frequency, you get everything else, access to everything else, right? So a lot of people try to develop their psychic abilities and intuitive abilities, and that's fine. But in my mind, why not go for the energy that's going to give you access to everything rather than just trying to like, win the lottery or figure out whatever, whatever it might be. When you connect to that high frequency, which is what we're going to do today, and especially if it's Mother Mary has access to the company of heaven. So saints and masters and all these great ones and all your loved ones, she will help bring them forward. Now, what I'm going to say to you is I'm going to do my best to connect with the energy that you're asking to connect with, but you may have someone show up that really wants to say hi to you. And I will do my best to describe who this person is to you and give you that message. So I don't have control over that. If there's another one that comes, the reason that they come and the reason that Mother Mary wants me to do this work with you is because it's healing in nature. Okay. So one of the things I say to people is I'm not a curiosity kind of psychic person. My intuition is really in service of you and your highest good. I use my intuition to really help you to see who you are, to see the highest in you, and to help heal any part of you that doesn't believe the highest in you. And oftentimes that can come through connecting with Mother Mary, connecting with Archangel Michael, connecting with a great divine being, or sometimes connecting with your mom. Sometimes it might be someone like that. So I know for me that whatever's going to happen today, it's going to be healing. Now, that being said, I'm being asked to tell this to all of you as well. Chances are I'm not going to get to everybody in the amount of time that we have. I'm going to get to as many people as I can. I'm going to let Mother Mary guide me. But I'm going to ask you now, keep your ears open throughout this whole time. Because even if I'm not talking to you directly and I'm not giving you a message from your loved ones specifically, Your loved one can talk through anyone. Okay. And that's really important. There's a really good book called Signs. I did a book review on my podcast a couple years ago. And that book really opened me up to how often our loved ones on the other side are communicating with us and are wanting to get our attention. And they can talk through anything and everything, and they do. Okay. So since they know, like I can feel them all around me already, since they know that we're here and they know that we're paying attention and they know that we want to connect with them, chances are, even if I'm speaking with Pam, if you keep your ears open, you can hear a message from your uncle, your aunt, your niece, your second grade teacher, like whoever it is that you love and that you miss. If you keep your ears open, you'll go, wait a minute, that sounds like something my dad would say. Wait a minute, that sounds like something my grandmother would say, even if I'm not speaking with you. So if you do that, chances are you're going to be blessed beyond belief today. And that's my intention for you. All right, let me just check and see if anybody has any questions before we get started. Uh, Okay, so nobody else has any questions. All right, my friends. So we are going to get started. I'm going to ask you to get yourself in a comfortable position if you're not already in one. And whenever I do this work, it's really important to know that we do this work together. What I mean by that is, I can channel Mother Mary by myself. I do it all the time, but it's so much more powerful when we do it together. And I want you to start to feel that you're in that presence. Because I don't know about you, but it's been a heck of a couple of weeks, right? And I've been really needing that feeling of comfort. So that's why I thought, what can I do to help other people like me who are needing that sense of comfort? And when I saw it was my mom's birthday, I'm like, oh, I know what I'm doing. We're going to help you really connect so that you can feel that sense of comfort, that sense of connection, because that's what's so comforting is that sense of connection. All right, so let's get ourselves in a comfortable position. And we're going to be utilizing your God-given power of imagination known as the mind's eye. Now, in that mind's eye, I'm going to ask you to let yourself imagine. So that can be seeing, that can be feeling, whatever works for you. Imagine that you can see and feel a little ball of golden light right in the middle of the chest area. And as you're breathing in, see that energy beginning to expand, breathing out anything you no longer need. So this should be a very natural thing that's happening. The energy is expanding as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, releasing anything that feels heavy that you no longer need. Mm. All right. And on the next inhalation, let yourself see and feel that energy filling the entire chest area, front and back, inside and out. Now, for those of you who work with me, you know that this is the frequency that we live in at all times. If this is your first time working with me, know that this golden light frequency is the frequency of energy that your own higher self lives in at all times. And it's always present. And all we're doing is we're increasing our awareness of it. So on the next inhalation, let that energy move up the neck and into the head, moving down the shoulders and into the arms, all the way down to the fingertips, moving down the body, through the hips, through the legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes until you see and feel yourself completely filled with that beautiful golden light vibration. All the billions of cells in your body shimmering like the sun. And let's just stay in this energy for a few more moments. It's very healing just doing this. And letting your body just be awash in that beautiful golden light vibration. And now what we've done is we've just raised our vibration on a physical level. I'm going to ask you now to let that energy move beyond the boundaries of your body into your energy field until you see yourself as one beautiful golden light being. And now we've individually and collectively raised our vibration. Whenever we do that, we also expand our awareness. I'm going to ask you to bring your awareness to the beautiful white light being right behind you. And that is your beautiful guardian angel. If you haven't said hello to your guardian angel yet today, take a moment and say hello to your beautiful eternal friend that is always with you, taking good care of you. But we're going to ask your beautiful guardian angel to help us out. We're going to ask for two favors. One is that they act as your own personal divine amplifier to bring alive all of your inner senses so that you can have the most tangible experience of spirit today possible. And two is to connect his or her energy to everybody else that's in our circle all around the world. And as this happens, you can feel yourself being transported from wherever you are into the same room energetically. And let yourself see that you are sitting in this beautiful chair, completely supported. We are sitting in this circle, but as I'm looking at the ground, I'm seeing stone and smooth stone and grass, and I'm hearing water in the background. And I know Mother Mary has brought us to the grotto at Lourdes, which makes sense because that is a place of deep emotional healing for people. So we know we're already being immersed in the healing vibration with Mother Mary today. So look around the circle. Notice that you're sitting in a circle of beautiful golden light beings, which is all of us surrounded by these beautiful white light beings, which are all of our guardian angels. Now, before we invoke Mother Mary's energy, I'm being asked to have you bring your attention and your awareness back to your heart center. And I'm going to ask you now to think of your loved one, to think of the one. Now, some of you put down more than one. I want you to think of one, okay, for our purposes today. Think of the one that you really want to connect with and remember their energy, whether it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your daughter, your son, your uncle, whoever it might be. Think of that person, that being, and start to feel their energy in your heart center. And it could simply be the way that you felt in their presence. How did you feel in this person's presence? And start to think. You can mentally say their name, mentally saying their name in your heart center. And this is going to help us open up the channel for your specific frequency. Here we go. All right. So now I'm going to say my own prayer out loud. We're going to invoke the presence of the archangels, and we're going to say a little prayer. I'm going to say mine out loud, and that's going to be how we bring in Mother Mary's energy. And I highly recommend you say your own prayer with me. Now, one of the things I'm going to ask you to do, pay attention. You pay attention to the energy. How do you feel before we say this prayer? How do you feel afterwards? Mother, Father God, great spirit of the universe, we give thanks for this time together, for our beautiful mediumship message circle with Mother Mary. We're asking that each one of us, as our inner eyes, ears, and hearts open as wide as possible, that we're able to truly see, hear, feel, and know her presence as it's being revealed to us. Of course, we know that we're always, always surrounded and protected in the circle of brilliant white light. And into this circle, we're welcoming all of the highest beings that want to come and support us. We welcome at this time. I specifically and lovingly invoke our very good friends of four archangels to create even more sacred space. So right now, let's welcome in Archangel Michael, that blue and gold frequency. So you're a huge flash of light coming into our circle. Archangel Uriel, that red and gold frequency, another huge flash of light. Archangel Raphael, that green and gold frequency, another huge flash of light. And Archangel Gabriel, that white and gold frequency, a huge flash of light. They go to the four corners of our circle, creating this beautiful diamond pattern into which we can invoke the presence of Mother Mary. So specifically and lovingly, very gratefully and respectfully invoke the presence of our own beloved Mother Mary to be with us and to share her wisdom and her guidance, her healing, her compassion, all the beautiful messages that she wants to convey, and her connection with everybody, all the beautiful ones in heaven, all the beautiful qualities that she embodies when she comes to be with us. So I am going to turn everything over to her and begin by saying amen. And we can see the beautiful light coming right into the middle of our circle as Mother Mary is making her presence known. And she does come with her hands at the prayer position. And I'm seeing the beautiful rosary off of her arm. She is coming to us exactly, as I said, as Our Lady of Lourdes today. So what's significant about that? Most people that go to Lourdes, so for those of you who don't know, Mother Mary appeared in Lourdes in 58, I think it was, 56, 58, somewhere around there, to Saint Bernadette, who was not yet a saint at the time, and came to the grotto in Lourdes. And the grotto was like the garbage heap of the town. It's like all the hospital came there and dumped their waste there, and they would burn it. And it was like, so it was not this beautiful, serene place. And I think it's really important to recognize that symbolism is that Mother Mary comes to us even in what we consider like the most undesirable part of our lives. And so maybe if anyone here is having some negative energy, maybe you're having a lot of anger, maybe you're having a lot of frustration, maybe you're feeling hopeless, maybe you're feeling sad, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe you're feeling whatever you're feeling, or you're just kind of judging your life. Know that in the midst of that, Mother Mary is here with you. And again, Mother Mary is the energy of unconditional love. So even in the most unattractive environment, there she is. And her presence there transforms that energy. So she is bringing all of us into Lourdes. Now, most people go there looking for physical healing. 90% have more mental and emotional healing. A lot of what happens in Lourdes is emotional healing. So I have a strong feeling that that's a big piece of what we're going to be doing here today. So let me take a look and see how Mother Mary is wanting us to go. So first of all, she's bowing to you and she's thanking you for being here. And I'm going to translate this as best as I can. Mother Mary is thanking you for your kindness, and she's thanking you for your compassion. And she is saying that the world needs your kindness and your compassion more than anything right now. And so she's asking you to really look through your life choices through the lens of kindness and compassion, but always starting with yourself. She's asking you, please be kind to yourself. Please have compassion for yourself. You cannot give away what you do not have. So be kind to yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And then that gentleness will naturally flow from you, and judgment will fall away, and fear will fall away, and anger will fall away. But you have to be kind and gentle to yourself. Mother Mary says, we have a lot of people here who are watching today. And if you're watching on the replay, this includes you as well. A lot of people here hard on themselves. Mother Mary is telling me a lot of people here who are critical of themselves, telling themselves they don't do enough. They should have been further along. Like, she can hear you. You know, she can hear our innermost thoughts because she lives in your heart chakra, right? She lives in your heart center. So it's not like she's spying on you. In my belief, Mother Mary is you. There's a part of you that is already connected to the field of unconditional love. So she lives in your heart chakra, and she knows when you're being hard on yourself, and when you're criticizing yourself, and when you're not showing yourself compassion. And so she's saying to you, all of you that are here, you're beautiful, beautiful souls. And be kind to yourself. Just have that in your mind. Okay. Now, given all of that, she's calling in with her everybody that we've called in. So we're now in this beautiful circle, into our circle, rather, I should say. We've called in all these beautiful souls. And I can tell you from my perspective, we've just flooded the room. We've just flooded our space with so much love. And it's the one thing I'm going to say to you is, no matter whether you had a good relationship or a bad relationship with whoever's on the other side. They love you. They love you. They love you. And if there's anything that wasn't okay when they were here, they're asking for your forgiveness. And if you need to say that you're sorry, they've already accepted your forgiveness. So just know that this is just like, we're just in this big love fest, love fest. Okay. Oh, Mother Mary. So the first person that she brings forth is my mom. I'm going to cry. Hi, Mom. It's been a while since I've seen my mom. And so my mom was always a little bit cheesy. She always had kind of a cheesy sense of humor. And she's thanking everybody for coming to her birthday party. So my mom is saying, thank you for being here at her birthday party. She's so happy to be here and she's so excited to be with all of you. And she's feeling very, very honored. And she wants all of you to know not to worry about anybody that's on the other side, that everyone on the other side is in the energy of love all the time. And so she's wanting you to know, my mom was a businesswoman. She had her own business when she was alive, and she was very dynamic in that kind of a way. And my mom always liked to have something to do. She was somebody that liked having a project, like having something to do. And so my mom is volunteering. If you want my mom to be on your team to help with whoever's on the other side, if you want my mom to, help you out in any kind of way, my mom's name is Lucy. So if you need anything, you can call. My mom's volunteering and saying, I'm here to help anybody who wants help, because my mom loved having a job and a project. Thank you, Mom. So sweet. All right. So we're going to the first one. Now, remember, keep your ears open, because even if I'm not speaking with you, chances are this message is for you as well. So we're going over to Alice first. And I'm just going to double check that we don't have any double names here. And we do not. Okay, good. So Alice, beautiful Alice. All right. So again, keep your ears open, everybody, but we're also going to be supporting the energy here for Alice. So beautiful Alice, just imagine, if you will, that you can see and feel Mother Mary right in front of you. She's putting her hands right on the top of your head. She's asking you to feel the energy of your guardian angel with their hands on your shoulders as well. And let's take a look and see what Mother Mary's, who she's bringing here for you. So you're wanting to connect with your mother. Mary Catherine is the name that you gave me. Let me take a look and see. I'm actually feeling a masculine energy around you also. I don't know if that's a father or an uncle or a grandfather, but there's a masculine energy around you, just pouring a lot of love, a lot of love on you. Let me take a look and see. So your mom, look at that beautiful mom. So your mom is here. It's very, very sweet. Your mom's deferring to Mother Mary. She's not really wanting to be in the public eye. She's not really wanting to come forward so much. She's a little more like, the word I would use is private. But let me take a look and see if she's got a message for you. Okay, so your mom is telling me, she's telling, I know she's kind of a little bit of an accent. She's telling me she's wanting you to take good care of your heart. She says, tell her to take good care of her heart. And I don't think that just means physically. I think it means also emotionally. And let me see if I can translate that for you. So the way that we take care of our heart is we do things that we enjoy. We forgive anybody that we need to forgive. Our heart thrives with inspiration. Our heart thrives with compassion. So if you're, what I'm going to say to you is, if you've been lacking inspiration lately, your mom is encouraging you to inspire yourself again. She says, your heart is really sensitive. You're a sensitive girl, and it's important for you to take good care of your heart. So focusing on the things that you love, spending time with the people that you love. Your mom is really emphasizing that, we say the phrase, follow your heart, but your mom really means it. She's like, let your heart lead you. You have to let your heart lead you, because that will help you make your choices moving forward. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And then your mom's just giving you so much love. There is somebody standing behind you. That's a masculine energy that's also got a love for you, but is not giving me a name. All right. Then hopefully that makes sense to you. They're both giving you a blessing on your forehead, going back to the middle of our circle. And I say thank you for being in the circle, bringing forth that beautiful, beautiful energy. Going over to Angel next. All right, Angel, let's take a look and see for you. So just imagine Mother Mary is Our Lady of Lourdes, putting her hands on top of your head. Now she's putting her hands on your hands. She's holding your hands in her hands. Wanting you to, again, focus on your angel right behind you with their hands on your shoulders. So Mother Mary is holding your hands, and I'm asking her, why is she holding your hands? Okay, so I know you wanted to talk to your uncle, and I'm not feeling his presence quite yet because Mother Mary is really focusing. She's holding your hands between her hands, and she's looking you right in the eye. And Angel, Mother Mary's message for you is your future is in your hands, literally. Your future is in your hands. So part of what Mother Mary's wanting me to share with you is that you get to decide. You get to choose. You get to create whatever it is that you're wanting to create. Now, here comes your uncle. Okay, so once we have that message in, let me take a look and see. Your uncle comes in with a big smile on his face. He's kind of got I'm going to say he's kind of got a big personality. At least he does on the other side. He's kind of got this big energy, and he's smiling and he's laughing. And the only thing that your uncle is, he's calling you something like kiddo or something like that. And what I hear him saying is, you gotta enjoy life. Like life is to be enjoyed. And he's just saying to try not to be serious about things and let yourself feel light. Like let yourself really enjoy the ride. That's kind of what he's saying. He's kind of got this sweet, robust energy. That's the best thing I can say. But also, giving you a little pinch on your cheek and again, showering you with so much love. All right. And then they are giving you a blessing on your forehead, going back to the middle of the circle. Let me see who else Mother Mary is going to be going to. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read my own handwriting. It's Adriana. At least that's what it looks like. I wrote Adriana. All right, Adriana, I know you're looking to talk to your mom, Jean Ann. Let's take a look and see. So just let yourself see and feel Mother Mary right in front of you, putting her hands on the top of your head. Feel your own guardian angel with their hands on your shoulders, and let yourself feel the blessing. Now, the thing that Mother Mary and your own mom are saying is like, there's way too much stress. Your body is holding on to way too much stress. And Mother Mary and your mom both concerned about you from a mom's perspective of like, she's got a little too much stress going on. So what I'm feeling is it's really important for you to practice, like do an angel meditation, do something where you feel connected and you feel loved, so you can drop the worry vibration and you can let yourself feel like everything's going to be okay. Like I'm okay. There's something about the stress that your mom is telling me, like, she's worrying and she's got too much stress, and she wants you to know that she's here with you, that you're not alone, and whatever you're going through, you're not going to go through it alone. But in order for you to feel your mom's presence, you can't be so stressed. And so this is an important message for all of us. For those of us who want to feel the presence of spirit, we have to learn to relax. We have to learn to relax. We have to consciously relax, whether we're going to do yoga poses or we're going to do stretching or we're going to do breathing exercises. The purpose of all of that is to let go of tension. When we let go of tension, we will naturally feel the energy shifting. We'll naturally feel whatever it might be. Our attention will be wide so that we can see the signs and we can see the things that start happening for us. And it happens naturally. Okay. So whatever you can do, your mom telling you you're not alone, but it's really important for you to consciously cultivate a way of relaxing so that you can feel her, because your mom wants you to know she's around. She's wanting to communicate with you. She's really wanting to connect with you. Okay, so that is your message from your mom. I hope that was helpful for you. They're giving you a blessing. And going back to the middle circle, I say thank you for being in the circle. Joseph, I hear your relatives from a mile away, Joseph. All right, so fun fact for everybody here who doesn't know, I've never met Joseph. I've only know him through my podcast. He listens to my podcast, but his family and my family come from the same area of Italy. So we're probably cousins at some level. At least my mom's side of the family is the Italian side of the family. So that's why I'm laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, I know this feeling. So let's take a look here in Joseph, just to let yourself see and feel Mother Mary right in front of you as Our Lady of Lourdes, putting her hands right on the top of your head, feeling your guardian angel with their hands on your shoulders. Let's take a look and see. Oh, and here's your beautiful mama. Now, you got a crew here. I feel your mom. I feel your grandmom. I feel there's a lot of Italian ladies that are here with you. And there's a whole lot of love here for you. Yeah. So it's hard to put into words because it's not so much a message as much as it is trying to convey to you how loved you are, just how loved you are. But your mom does have one message for you, and your mom is saying that she's wanting you to take better care of yourself. She's wanting you to take better care of yourself. I don't know if that means to take a look at what you're eating. I don't know if that means to maybe maybe you have a habit that's not a great habit. I don't know what that is. But your mom is saying, I'm wanting him to take better care of himself. She's a little concerned. She's telling me that you have a lot going on. There's a lot of things that are going on in your life. And it's really important for you to make sure that you're putting first things first and taking care of yourself. That's kind of how this is my translation of what your mom is saying. But oh my God, I've not seen so many Italian ladies in such a long time. This room is filled. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if there's anything else I can share with you. I don't know if you're planning on going to Italy sometime soon, but I keep hearing something about a trip or a pilgrimage. If you're going to go to Italy, there's a lot of energy around that. If you're not going to go to Italy, have you ever been out to the Padre Pio Center here in Pennsylvania? I have a feeling you're going to be taking a little trip there, and you're going to start seeing some synchronicities from those on the other side. All right, that's my message for you from them. And hang on one second. Okay. They're giving you a blessing and going back to the middle of the circle. I say thank you for being in the circle, bringing forth that beautiful message. They're going over to Mary next. Beautiful Mary. All right, Mary, let's take a look and see here for you. So just imagine, if you will, you can see and feel first Mother Mary's energy, putting her hands on the top of your head and giving you that beautiful blessing. And now I'm feeling actually both of your parents. Normally, I'm going to tell you to let yourself feel your guardian angels behind you, but I'm feeling your parents both putting their hands on your shoulders. So let me take a look. Both parents are definitely here for you. All right, let's take a look and see what they're wanting you to know. So the number one message, this is really a message that feels a little bit more from your dad, but it's definitely from both of them. Your parents telling you how proud they are of you. And it feels like that's a significant thing. I don't know if that's something that you heard a lot when you were younger, but your parents they're just telling me, tell her how proud we are of her, and that she doesn't need to try so hard to make us proud of her. We've always been proud of her. We always will be proud of her. But this is her time. This is her time. And they're supporting you in whatever you choose to do. So I don't know what that means exactly, but they're wanting you to know, don't worry about making them proud. They're already proud of you. And they're wanting you to make yourself happy. Whatever that is for you, to really make yourself happy, because they believe in you and they want you to believe in you. And so I have a feeling there's something you've been thinking or considering. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, You want to look at like, what's the thing that's going to make me the happiest? And that's what they want for you. So I hope that that's a helpful message for you. And then they're giving you a blessing and going back to the middle of the circle. All right, let's take a look and see who is here as well. Mother Mary, who is next? Beautiful Pam. All right, Pam, let's take a look and see here for you. So just imagine, if you can, that you can see Mother Mary right in front of you, putting her hands on the top of your head, feeling the energy of your guardian angel with their hands on the back of your shoulders. And yeah, I feel your dad's energy come in. And so this is so funny that the masculine energy that's coming in, laughing. I'm just hearing like a lot of laughing, like your dad. First of all, your dad thinks it's hysterical that we're doing this. That's what your dad is telling me. He thinks it's the funniest thing in the world that people would get on their computer and have these conversations. And he's not making fun of us. He just thinks it's funny, in the best possible way, funny. And your dad just showing you so much love, and just really encouraging you and saying, he's calling you something like Pammy or something like that, like a nickname. And he's like, Pammy, come on, we got to have some fun. Come on, let's have some fun. You and I, let's go have some fun. So I feel like you have a lot of your dad's spirit. Your dad seems like somebody who, I don't know if he got to have a lot of adventures, but he definitely wanted to have a lot of adventures. And he's got kind of on the inside, more this kind of sense of curiosity, I guess, about life, a sense of curiosity about things. But he's really saying to you, the time is now. Like, the time is now to have fun. The time is now to, to do what you want to do. Like, the time is now. But he is just like laughing and just saying, he's wanting you to be watching funny movies. He's wanting you to be, doing things that crack you up. He's just wanting you to laugh. So this is a little bit of a repeating message. Whenever we have a repeating message, it means it shows up for more than one person. Chances are it's for all of us. This is the second time we're getting this energy, this message about enjoying life, right? Got to enjoy life. We got to laugh. We got to have a good time. This is what Spirit is wanting to say to all of us. It doesn't mean that we put our head in the sand about things that are going on in our lives or things that are going on in the world. But we have to remember to keep ourselves in this light energy. And one of the messages, now your dad is giving this message not just to you, but to all of us. It's like, don't postpone your happiness, guys. Don't wait. Don't wait until it's too late. Like, don't wait. Don't wait for circumstances to be perfect. Don't wait until you think you're ready. You got to do it now, whatever it is. So I'm going to say thank you to your dad. Your dad is awesome, giving us this beautiful message, giving you a blessing, and going back to the middle of the circle. All right, let me take a look and see. Who is next? That's Catherine's mom. I heard the name Corinne. I'm like, oh, that's Catherine's mom. Okay, so Catherine, we're coming over to you. Just let yourself see and feel that you can see Mother Mary as Our Lady of Lourdes putting her hand right on the top of your head. And we feel the energy of your guardian angel with their hands on your shoulders. And we feel your mom's energy come in. So here comes the energy of Corinne. And she was like making her presence known. Very, very dynamic energy. She's not a wallflower, not shy by any means. Let's take a look and see. All right. Your mom's here to apologize to you, Catherine. Ooh, hopefully I'm not going to cry. Your mom's here to apologize to you. She's telling me that she had kind of a dominating energy. And what I mean by this is, she's on the other side, and so she's got a different perspective now. But she's telling me that her words are, I used to bulldoze over her feelings. and I had kind of a dominating energy, meaning like how I saw things is that's how it was. And there wasn't a lot of room for anybody else's opinion or anybody else's feelings. And she's saying to you that it's not because she didn't love you and not because your feelings aren't valid, but because she didn't know better. And that was her way of dealing with whatever was going on at the time, whatever was difficult. That was the way that your mom kind of dealt with it. And she's apologizing to you and saying that that steamroller energy was a disservice to you. But now she's telling me that she's on your team and she's really encouraging you. And her words are to stand on your own 2 feet, for you to be able to. And what she means by that, it doesn't mean that you don't accept help from people. It means that you feel like you are enough, that you feel that you are whole and complete as you are. I'm just seeing her showing me like this, like standing on your own 2 feet and being able to literally walk your path. That's what it's really about. It's not stand on your own 2 feet. It's really about walk your path. So again, repeating message, we're being encouraged to like walk our path, follow our way, do what we need to do for ourselves. Okay. Beautiful message. And just wrapping you up in so much love, giving you a blessing, and then going back to the middle of the circle. Let me check the time real quick. Okay, we still have some time. Okay, Grace. Let's take a look here for you, Grace. So Grace is wanting to connect with her Aunt Margaret. Grace, just imagine that you can see and feel Mother Mary with her hands right on the top of your head. And let's take a look and see your guardian angel has their hands on your shoulders. Let me look and see here for you. So there is somebody that's here. I'm not hearing the name Margaret. To me, this feels like a grandmother vibration more than an aunt vibration, although can't always tell. But there is someone here who feels like a grandmother sending you a lot of love and saying that you have picked up the family habit of worry and that it's something that was passed down to you in your family. You come from a long line of people that worry, and your grandmother is saying to you, I'm sorry that I passed this energy down to you. It's not what I meant to do at all. And it's not something that she wants for you. And so one of the things that your grandmother is saying is to focus on releasing worry. Focus on releasing worry. And instead, now this is fascinating. Your grandmother, or who I think is your grandmother, is actually encouraging you to really lean into what she's calling your special gifts. That's how she's saying it. A little bit of an accent. She's like, your special gifts, your intuition, your psychic ability, whatever you want to call it. She's like, let go of the worry and lean into those special gifts that you have. Any feelings of unease around those special gifts, I'm going to slow things down for you because that door is opening in a really big way. And your grandmother's like, you come from a long line of warriors. You all come from a long line of women with special gifts. And so you want to lean into those special gifts is what your grandmother's saying to you, but giving you so much love, giving you so much love. Okay. And giving you a beautiful blessing. All right. Going over to Joyce next. Trying to see if I can get to as many people as possible. All right, Joyce, let's take a look and see here for you. All right, beautiful Joyce. Let yourself see and feel that Mother Mary is right in front of you, putting her hands right on the top of your head. And Just let yourself really feel the energy of your guardian angel behind you. I actually feel like that's the most important thing, is to feel the energy of your angel behind you. Feeling Mother Mary's energy blessing you as well. And I know you're wanting to connect with your mother-in-law, Carol. So let's look in here and see. Ah, Joyce. So the one that wants to make their presence known to you the most is actually your guardian angel. And your guardian angel is really, really, really making their presence known to you and saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Not wanting you to feel alone, not wanting you to feel disconnected. Um, You're also somebody with a lot of spiritual gifts, and there's something about letting yourself either develop those spiritual gifts or go a little bit further with them. But your angel is the one that's really wanting to make their presence known. Now, I'm going to ask Mother Mary on your behalf. Is Carol here? Like, can we connect with Carol? But let's look and see. So I do feel Carol's presence in your energy field, but she's kind of off a little bit and she's not really wanting to come forward for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Um, Sending you love, but not isn't necessarily coming forward with the message at this point. Um, Mother Mary pointing you to your guardian angel and saying, now is the time for you to, if you don't already have that relationship, to develop that relationship and to go deeper with connecting with your guardian angel. I just feel like there's a whole bunch of something that's going to blossom for you through deepening that connection. And I don't know what you do. I don't know if you're a healer or what you're doing, but there's something about that's really, really important. And that's the message I'm getting for you today. So hopefully that's a helpful message for you. And thank you for being here. They're giving you a blessing. All right, going to Laura next. Looks like we might be able to get to almost everybody. All right, Laura, let's take a look and see here for you. So just imagine, if you will, you can see Mother Mary right in front of you, putting her hands on top of your head. Feel the energy of your guardian angel right behind you with their hands on your shoulders. And let me take a look and see if they're bringing anybody here for you. I know you want to talk to your niece. Let's look here and see. So it's not easy for me to translate because they're not talking to me. What I'm getting is like images and feelings and impressions. And the biggest thing that I'm feeling for you is just this deep, abiding peace that your guardian angel, again, guardian angel. So it's a repeating message. I think we all need to pay attention to connecting with our guardian angels. There's this beautiful energy of really connecting with our guardian angel and the peace that comes from that. The peace that comes from that. Your message is really more from Mother Mary. So I don't have exactly a loved one message for you. Not that you don't have loved ones around you. But your message comes more from Mother Mary of asking you to trust her, asking you to listen, like really listen for that guidance, and then act on whatever that guidance is. She's just showing me doors opening for you or things moving, but it really comes from you staying feeling connected. That's the most important thing for you. So anyway, without being able to dialogue with you, it's a little bit challenging, but that's the message I got for you. Hopefully that's a good message for you. Going over to Sandra next. All right, we're going to go a little bit over time. Let's take a look here, Sandra, and see here for you. So imagine, if you will, that you can see and feel Mother Mary's energy right in front of you, putting her hands on the top of your head. My friend Sandra, you have the Christ energy standing right behind you, and that's who's putting their hands on your shoulders. So of course you have a guardian angel, but that's not who's making their presence known today. You have the beautiful Christ vibration, hands on your shoulders, and let's take a look and see what they're wanting you to know. So you're looking for a message from your husband. Jack is your husband. Okay. So Mother Mary and Christ, those energies are so powerful with you that I'm looking to hear, like, is anybody else here? Because those energies are the strongest ones around you. So let me ask them. They'd be willing to let me see. And where is Jack's? There's Jack's energy. Whoo, he had to pop in. Took a minute there. All right, beautiful Jack. Let's take a look and see here for you. Jack has a big smile on his face. We're seeing all these beautiful men on the other side. Big smile on his face. Handing you beautiful roses. And he's putting his hand out and asking you to dance with him. That's what he says. He's putting out his hand and he's like, come dance with me. Come dance with me. So I feel like he's got a lot of romantic energy, is a way that I can say it. Like very, very loving, very kind of fun again, and very wanting to play with you, wanting to be romantic with you, wanting to just express so much love and affection for you. The spiritual energy around you is really, really off the charts. But this energy is just really sweet. And I love Jack's energy. Jack feels awesome. And that's the message I have, is he's wanting to dance with you. So I would say play some music in your house and dance, and let yourself call Jack's energy in and let him dance with you. That's what I would say. All right, we got two more. Roberta is next. All right, Roberta, let's take a look and see here for you. So just imagine, if you will, that you can see and you can feel Mother Mary's energy first. And she's got her hands on the top of your head, just sending you a beautiful blessing, feeling the energy of your guardian angel right behind you. And let's take a look here and see. So we're looking for your dad's energy. Your dad's name is Victor. Let's see what Victor is. Where is he? He's here with you. If he's always probably here. It's whether I can pick it up or not. So let's see here. I'm actually feeling a feminine energy here for you more than a masculine energy. And that doesn't mean that your dad's not here. It's just not the energy that I'm picking up on. I don't know if this is your mom. I don't know if this is your aunt or a grandmom. I don't know who this is. Let me see who's here for you. Oh, this feels like a friend, not a mom. So I don't know if you have a friend or a best friend who might be on the other side, but somebody who feels like a peer or a sister or a friend, like somebody that feels similar to your age, is here with you, really wants to make their presence known to you. Just going like this, like waving, like, hi, I'm here. I'm here. So happy to see you. And been telling me that they've been trying to connect with you for such a long time. Like, hi, I'm here. I'm here. Happy, funny, whoever this is, really funny. I'm getting a name almost like Cindy or Cynthia or something along those lines, kind of a sound. I'm not sure who that might be, but loves you, just loves you, and can't wait to hang out with you and spend some time with you. And so is actually asking me, hopefully you know who this person is, that you could journal and talk to her You can just be talking to her out loud, but start. She's asking me to have you read the book Signs by Laura Lynn Jackson. If you haven't read that book already, read that book because it talks about how we can establish that relationship with people on the other side. And rather than asking for them to give us a sign, we can ask them for the sign that we want. So rather than seeing a feather and wondering, I wonder if that's it, you can say, I want you to send me a blue feather. And when you see a blue feather, then you know it's this person. So she's wanting you to take a look at that book and very, very anxious to connect with you and then giving you a blessing. All right, the last one I'm going to do is the last one I took at the very beginning, which is Joshua. All right, Joshua, let's take a look and see for you. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who is holding this space. We're going to see. We might have more that we're doing, but I want to finish with these. Okay, so let's take a look here and see. Joshua. Imagine that you can see Mother Mary putting her hands right on the top of your head. Here she is as Our Lady of Lourdes. See your beautiful guardian angel with their hands on your shoulders. And feel your dad's energy coming in, standing right behind that beautiful guardian angel. I feel like your dad's energy is so much bigger even than your guardian angels. Your dad's energy feels very protective of you. I'm going to say it that way. He feels like a guardian angel. Like your dad's energy feels like, I'm right here. And that's the message that he has for you is, I've got your back. I've got your back. I'm right here. I never went anywhere. I'm right here. So I would almost venture to say, like, God, was he a police officer or something when he was alive? Because that's what it feels like. He feels like very protective of you, always making sure that you're okay. And that he just keeps saying the message over and over. I've got his back. I've got his back. I've got his back. And just wanting you to know that you are protected and loved and that he is right there with you. Okay. And then giving you a blessing. Now, let me see if there's anything else that Mother Mary is wanting us to do in our beautiful time together. Does everybody feel the love? You feel all that love from all these beautiful beings that are here with us. It's such a beautiful thing to get to be with them. And it's, if anybody has questions that you want to be able to dialogue, that's where you want to reach out with me directly and we can help you with that. But just these are the things that they want to share with you. All right, let me see if there's anything else Mother Mary wants us to share. Okay, so we are being given a bonus, which is Mother Mary herself. So I'm channeling Mother Mary's presence here. If anybody has a specific question, specifically from Mother Mary, if you have a question, something going on in your life, you want to ask Mother Mary a question, you can type a question in the comments and I will do my best to answer your question. So I'll give you a minute. In the meantime, just let people know that if you do want to schedule an appointment with me, you can go there and you can schedule an appointment for mediumship, for channeling, for energy reading, for anything that you might need. So let me go back in the comments and see. Okay. All right, Sandra, thank you for the feedback. Your husband always comes with roses and you danced. Oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. Anybody have any specific questions for Mother Mary? That's where we're up to right now. Any specific questions? Let me take that off. Here we go. All right, my friends. So I'm looking for specific questions on a specific thing. If you have a specific question, because we're not able to dialogue here. So Okay, thank you, Angel. So Angel asked a question on any guidance on improving health. So I'll take a look at that for you. So your Mother Mary's like, you create your future. She's telling me that as you are continuing to do things for your physical well-being, the next piece is your emotional well-being. And so what that means is I don't know if you're familiar with Louise Hay and her work, but you might want to get the book You Can Heal Your Life. And there's a chart in the back of that that's got a list of physical symptoms. And I always look it up to be like, what's going on? So there's a physical symptom and then there's a corresponding emotion or belief associated with it. And then there's an affirmation for that. It's not foolproof, but it's a good guide to see like for everything that's physical, there's also an emotional piece that's going on with it. And so Mother Mary says you're doing really well on the physical piece. You want to take a look at, is there anything on the emotional side that might be a contributing factor? So hopefully that helps you. All right. Joshua, your father was a police officer. Thank you, thank you, thank you for confirmation. It makes me feel so happy. I'm so grateful. Okay, so I'm going to take one more question and then we're going to wrap it up for today. All right. Okay, so Roberta has a question, which is, okay, so that's a little bit more of a predictive question, Roberta. And I don't really do predictive questions necessarily. So I'm not that's not something I would do in this format. Let me say that. If you wanted to talk with me directly, we could definitely talk about stuff, but I don't do that kind of stuff. So Tammy says, what's the next step forward for your book? So I'm going to answer this question for you, Tammy. All right. So Mother Mary is very excited about your book. I don't know where you are in your process with your book, so it's kind of hard to tell you in relationship to where you are. But the one thing that she's telling me for you that would be helpful, so without knowing more, the thing that she's telling me is she's wanting you to work on your belief in your book. Your belief that, like, are you visualizing it being a bestseller? Are you seeing it going out and blessing millions of people? She's really wanting you to pour your energy into it so that you can supercharge your book and really it's more of your book as a reflection of you. That's what. Okay. What's the first step in your book? First step would be to write your book. That would be the first step. So I would look to somebody who can help you. If you want to connect with Grace, who's here, Writing with the Universe, she is a writing coach. I would highly recommend connecting with Grace. Grace, you should put your info in here. For anybody that wants to write a book, I think everybody needs a writing coach, and Grace Miller is amazing, and she's going to put her info in the comments for you. All right, my friends. So let's all take a moment and offer our love and our gratitude to Mother Mary. I'm going to let you do it in whatever way works for you. Then we are going to say thank you, thank you, thank you to Mother Mary. Collectively, we're going to release her from our circle with as much love and gratitude as we can. Saying thank you to the beautiful archangels that were here as well. Going to release them with love and gratitude. And let's say thank you to all of our loved ones, everybody that was here, and all the ones that are here that we didn't even know were here, but they're all here. Let's just say thank you to them and all the love that we all got to experience. And we're going to release them from our circle. We're going to say thank you to everybody that's here that was holding space. Going to release them. And then let's bring our awareness back to our guardian angel. And we're going to ask our guardian angel to disconnect us from everybody's energy. And as this happens, you can feel yourself coming back to the room where you are. Feeling your beautiful surroundings, noticing anything that catches your attention. Feeling your body being supported by the chair. And with your feet on the floor, let yourself see and feel the energy of Mother Earth rushing up, connecting with the bottoms of your feet. Let that energy come up through the feet, through the ankles, through the calves. It's grounding and centering, going through the knees and into the thighs. Moving up through the hips into the lower part of the torso. Moving up the spine, up the lower part of the torso to the middle, to the upper, down the shoulders, to the tips of the fingertips, all the way up the neck and into the head, till you see and feel yourself completely filled with this beautiful, grounding Mother Earth energy. Now, start to move your body temple in a way that feels good to you. Move your fingers, move your toes, stretch out your energy in your body. Taking one more deep breath with me. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right, my friends, I'm just going to look to see if anybody else had any questions that I can answer for you. I'm going to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So just to let people know, if you enjoy spending time with Mother Mary like this, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. The next live stream that we're going to be doing is going to be Sunday, December 8th at 11 a.m. And that is the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. And it is a fabulous time to spend time with Mother Mary. And it'll also have us in the holiday time. So you can write that down. That's right here on YouTube, and something I just do because I like doing it with you. If anybody had questions that you want to get answered that you didn't get a chance, you can go to my website to schedule a reading with me. When I say reading, it's not a psychic reading, it's a channeling, when you get to ask Mother Mary any questions you want to ask her about you, about how you can, make change in your life, that type of thing. I also read people's chakras. So anybody that's really looking to manifest more in your life, that's the thing to do. The other option is, if you want to join the membership, twice a month, I am on there and channeling Mother Mary's energy and answering questions and coaching and helping people. So you're welcome to join us there as well. All right. So let me see if I missed any other questions that I can actually answer. I love that Joshua's father was a police officer, because that's what he felt like, for sure. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And everybody, thanks again for being here and for helping me channel my mom's energy. It was good to spend some time with my mom today. God bless each and every one of you. And I hope to see you on the 8th for our next time of being in Mother Mary's presence. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day today, my friends. God bless you. Remember, your miracle's already here. Bye-bye.